changes to the FFXIV online store gifting feature. Now, many of us do love gifting stuff to our friends and to random people with the online store. I have done my fair share of that over the years. I have done countless giveaways on the stream, especially when we have like a big event or a big holiday like Christmas or like some streamiversary or some shit like that. Usually I end up giving away just an insane number of codes, and it's honestly never been easy, but I'll get to that in a minute. So over this whole month, they shut down the online store for gifting codes for this month. And I thought, oh, well, they probably shut it down so that they can make it better, because like trying to buy a bunch of codes is a pain in the ass. Like if I try to buy like 10, 15, 20 codes, something like that at once, usually my card will get locked out and it won't allow me to buy more than that at a time. And I usually have to wait a day until I can buy more. This has happened to me many times. If you've been around the channel, you know this has happened many times. So, and also you cannot purchase more than one. You could not previously purchase more than one gift code at a time. And that was a pain in the ass also, because if I had like 5 people to give giveaways to, I'd have to do 5 separate transactions and check out 5 different times. It was really, really annoying. And so I'm like, wow, this is great. They have shut down the MOG station so that they're probably gonna fix it and like make it way better. No. They didn't do that. That is not why they shut it down. So let me explain to you the post. So the process for gifting optional items on the Final Fantasy XIV online store has been updated as of Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. This change was implemented as a countermeasure against fraudulent purchases made using the previous version of the gifting feature, as we confirmed instances of gift codes being purchased for the purpose of resale, as well as real-life criminal activity where purchases were potentially made using stolen credit card information. Now, this is a real and serious problem that they have, that any online business will have. And so this is a problem that they need to, you know, put their heads together to solve. This is a valid issue. Their solution, more questionable. Okay, with the new gifting feature, certain items may be purchased as a gift for friends on your friend list and automatically delivered to them via the Moogle delivery service on your behalf. So, this means if you want to buy something for somebody, they need to be on your friends list. Now, I'm not sure exactly how this will work if, like, what if they removed you from their friends list? Like, could you send an item to somebody that doesn't even like you? I don't know. Doesn't matter. We anticipate that even with this update, third parties will continue their attempts to sell fraudulently obtained items at lower prices. So, even with this update, they're still gonna scam. Scammers still gonna scam by temporarily registering the buyer on their friends list. However, the new gift service tracks the individual who purchased an item as well as who it was gifted to. Should we determine a purchase to be fraudulent, the gift may be deleted even if it has already been delivered via the Moogle delivery service. So it looks like they have a new technology where they can track who buys and who sells the items. So why can't they just do that? Track who buys it and sells it. And if they determine a sale to be fraudulent or linked to RMT, then they could just remove the items. Okay, but if your friend is on another server or data center, then it sounds like you will have to make an alt over there. As a reminder, should you accept a gift purchased via fraudulent means, The items may be deleted, and your account may be subject to penalties for taking part in RMT. Why involve friend lists if they have the tracking system? Indeed. Indeed. It's the upgrade. Go back. I mean, yeah. Yeah, so here's the real kicker. Here's the real kicker. Items that can only be used once per character have been excluded from the gifting feature to avoid the possibility of the recipient having already used them before. Please refer to the Gifts for Friends guidelines before purchasing items as a gift. So, this means you can no longer gift mounts, emotes, minions, chocobo barding, orchestrion rolls, fucking face paint, fashion accessories. Can't gift any of that anymore. I think that you can still gift the Fantasia, the boosts, the story skips, the costumes. There's some costume sets, dyes, weapons, accessories, housing items. But 99% of what people were gifted in the first place was, of course, yes, the mounts, the minions, the emotes. The mounts, the minions, the emotes. You cannot gift that shit anymore. So, this is really stupid, the way that they describe this as well, as to why they're now not allowing you to gift mounts, minions, and emotes. Because it says it's items that can only be used once per character have been excluded. But you can still gift Fantasia to someone on your friends list. And you can, Lord knows, you can use a Fantasia. You can use many Fantasias. But I guess you'd have to buy like a separate Fantasia. You could buy like 5 at a time though. And gift that to them. So, sucks. They've admitted themselves that yes, it's still gonna happen even with this update. And I just feel like this is really the best solution that they could come up with. If that is so, that's sad. They were already losing money via scam, but there has to be, yeah, like, yes, obviously RMT vendors selling buying shit with stolen credit cards is a serious problem. And they need to take countermeasures against that. But why not do what literally everyone else does and just make sure that the name and address on the card like matches the name on your FFXIV account? Or get PayPal to work when buying codes. Or remove the code system altogether because it's garbage. And just have it so you can send directly to a character on any server by finding them on the lodestone. By looking up their lodestone page and like just have it, get rid of all this code shit and just be it like in every other game where like Guild Wars 2, people send me stuff all the time from their cash shop and they just need my game ID. In WoW, you can just send something to somebody's battle tag. Like there are better ways to go about this than to just not let people gift mounts, emotes, minions. It's really stupid. Like there's really could have come up with a better way to solve this problem, I feel. Because the code system was already garbage. It was already jank. And it should just be, you know, you buy the thing. If you want to gift it, you type in someone's name. And they get it. End of story. That's the end of the transaction. Like, I genuinely thought that with this update, they were going to improve the MOG station. I can't believe how stupid that was. For me to assume that. But yeah, so there's a huge forums thread about this, which I will read. I'm gonna go through this because, look, I've seen the reaction to this on the forums. I've seen the reaction on Reddit, on like 2 or 3 different subreddits, and everybody is pissed about it. I have not seen anybody who thought that this was a good way to solve the problem. So, this is a forums thread. Actually, there's a lot of good discussion in it, believe it or not. You've basically punished the rule-abiding players for what criminals have done. But you admit that criminals will continue to do it. You've limited what we can give to our friends of 72 hours or more. The most ridiculous gift items you sell. Yeah, you also have to wait for them to be on your friends list for 72 hours before you can sell them a much smaller, like choose from a much smaller selection of things to sell. Sorry, before you can gift them that. My coffee is not kicked in yet at all. I'm like, can barely tripping over my words here. I'm so pissed. This is right before my in-game wedding. I wanted to gift my friend a mount as a present. I'm so sad. Well, I mean, yeah, that sucks, actually. You can't do that anymore. You could send them money, but, I mean, that's way more sketch. I live far away from my sister. We play FFXIV together. I usually gift her FFXIV stuff for birthdays, Christmas, etc. Yes, it does seem to be excessively punishing just normal people. Punishing FC events, community giveaways, roleplay events, just normal gifting that people do between each other all the time because they're friends. The most popular Christmas gift items in the game are not able to be gifted anymore. I'm being restricted over criminals' behavior that you admit openly they're still able to do. Why did you not just make it so that the items can only be bought with credit cards? Make it so this credit cards, hey, that's, yes. Have to match the name and address on the account buying it. All your fix does is punish those of us who would never abuse the system to begin with. Jerk move. So yeah, someone linked the forum post that this is all about. Sag, I won't be able to give my friend of 3 years new emotes as they come out. You can't give them mounts or minions either. Die? Sure. A level skip or game skip? Sure. Clothes? Sure. Just not minions, mounts, or emotes. You know, the most popular Christmas gift items in the game. But the point is where the fix isn't fixed shit. It does feel like a half-baked solution, if that is what you're getting at there. Feels a bit too large, swinging in the opposite way, knee-jerk. It does. It just doesn't seem very well thought out. It feels, honestly, feels a bit out of touch. Because this is a way that people often gifting codes for mounts and minions to each other. It's the most popular items. For a birthday, my birthday was in early October. My friend has been waiting to get me the Shiba for my birthday since they disabled gifting. Just to find out today we can't even gift anymore. He just very sadly just sent me money to buy it since we're friends. But I have friends in game also. This is very sad. It is really sad. It's one of the worst changes that they've done in a really long time. It's really not that big of a deal. People can buy their own stuff, or people could just play the game and earn the rewards that they want to give out. You can't just play the game to earn the Shiba. No. You can't do that. Unless they want to add that next. Maybe they want to add that next. To make it so you can buy Mog Station items with Gil. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I really feel like this last line that's about, oh, it's items used once for character have been excluded to avoid the possibility of the recipient having used the item before. This is incredibly dumb because you have a lodestone that updates that already. Like, you already have the lodestone feature that shows what items they have, what mounts and minions they have, and what mounts and minions they don't have. So, like, why can't you check that yourself? You're Square Enix. You have all my character information. You have all my friends' character information. Why would you need to completely stop selling mounts and minions to be able to check whether or not I have a Shiba or not? That doesn't make any sense. That really makes no sense. There's a new mount out today as well. Excellent timing. Really good timing. Just to make sure as many people know about it and as many people are pissed about it as possible. It's really like, you're not even gonna try to like sweep this one under the rug, are you? By putting out a new mount today on the Mog Station, the day that you also won't let people gift mounts to each other. Really smart. Also, like, unless they thought everybody would think this was great and be happy about it. Yeah. Excuse me? Maybe I wanted to gift the Lotus mount to my best friend. Now I can't. Why restrict mounts? Because they cannot check if the friend has it. But why though? But why can't they do that? They are gonna lose a shitload of money from this. That is true. When I tell you that as a streamer, I have literally spent thousands of dollars a year doing my giveaways. Because I give away codes all the damn time on my streams. Every year. And I account for that at the end of the year. In my bookkeeping, I account for money that I'm going to spend on my giveaways. Like, and I'm just one person. I'm just one streamer. And I feel like there are people that do way more giveaways than I ever did. And it's just, they're really going to lose a lot from it. Oh, is this somebody showing the Lodestone page where it shows all your mounts that you have? You can easily check before gifting, yeah. It really felt like a cop-out excuse. All the RP venues won't be pleased, since many of them have prize giveaways for things like costume contests and other events. Their big draw was the mounts and glams from the online store as prizes. I mean, any community event, honestly, it's not just RP venues, but like FC events, any kind of major event where you get people to go together. It was always so convenient to have the mount in minions and emote stuff to give away to make things more exciting for people. It's nice to be able to give those things away so people don't have to buy them. Like, as a streamer, it's better if I buy it because I can write it off as an advertising expenses on my taxes. And that way you don't have to buy it. Pretty ridiculous change. The mount and minion restrictions genuinely make no sense, because if someone is close enough to you that they're on your friends list, then you can just ask what they do or don't have, or yes. Yes. It's an incredibly stupid rationalization for why they can't sell mounts and minions. Oh, well, they might already have it. So what if they already have it? Just say, oh, well, all sales are final. We can't refund you because you already bought it, and they can just delete it. Too bad. You lost your money. Like, because I don't think it's happening that much. That now nobody can buy a mount because somebody has a stupid mount already and got gifted another one. The thing is, like, if that happened, you have an extra code, you can just give it to somebody else, right? Sometimes they make decisions that, even from a business standpoint, don't make a lot of sense. Like, I remember when they completely stopped selling Endwalker, when it was selling faster than any game. Like, it was just, they were selling so much of the game that they stopped selling the game. Oh, sorry, this is not enough space for everybody in our game, so we're gonna stop selling the game. You guys can fuck off. Like, I remember that. I usually don't post on the Lodestone, but I feel like I gotta add my weight to this thread and hope someone's listening. Square, you don't need to kneecap your players and gut giveaways to combat RMT. I don't know how they thought that was a good idea, but I really hope the system will be reversed or at least adjusted. Maybe it would be possible to have a Mog Station friend system. Good idea. Where you could friend people even if they have characters on different regions. As I've seen giveaways done on Twitter, Discord, and on Twitch. Not restricted to players attending an in-game event. That's a pretty good idea. That's a pretty good idea. Mog Station friend system. Or just give everybody an ID, like a Mog Station ID that's attached to their account that you can use to send them, like a battle tag shit. Like, that's, but even then, entirely removing the ability to give mounts, emotes, bardings, or cash journals, face paint, fashion accessories, but Tales of Adventure is still giftable. Yeah, it's horrible. Yes, this is true though. Like, no one is out here saying that the RMT chargebacks are not a problem. They're extremely expensive, detrimental to the vendor. It's horrible that RMT vendors are buying anything with stolen credit cards. But literally every single business and game on the planet has to deal with that. Everybody has to deal with that because it's the internet. And so you need to find ways to verify the person that's buying the shit from your site and make sure that they're not a scammer using a credit card that they don't even, that's not even in their name. It's not even attached, like related to the account name. It's like not even a well-explained reasoning here. At the very least, that's what I normally would expect from Square Enix, to at least explain why they're doing things better. And this is a fail even on that front. Like, just, this cannot be the actual reason. This cannot be the actual reason. PR has dropped the ball today. Absolutely. Pretty much the whole community is on fire about this situation. This decision has been horrible. I share the point of view of others. It's completely destroyed not only FC events, but also the traditions I had with my friends of giving each other things at Christmas and on our birthdays. This legit is Square Enix store right now with this change. Oh, but I can gift that. I can gift that. That's great. Cool, cool. They want to make sure that you can buy this for your friend. It will be more immersive when you add them to your friends list and then wait 72 hours. Well, but first you need to figure out, okay, which data center, and I'll go make an alt on your data center, and then we'll wait 72 hours and I'll add you to my friends list, and then I'll be able to send you the code. That'll be very immersive. Pretty much everybody's pissed about this from everywhere that I've looked. And this is rapidly developing here. The countermeasure to RMT is to take away gifting from the store. It's kind of sad. There's so much botting RMT in game that's been ignored for years. Yeah, like, we actually started, I tried to make a point of complaining about the Eureka bots several times a week. At least bringing it up a couple times a week. Because this is a problem that has gotten way out of control. And they seem ignored. In fact, sometimes people that report these bots, or, in fact, some of the people that will try to actually get those bots killed can be punished for trying to take action themselves with the vigilante justice because they don't see anything happening to the bots. Like, I have not seen any change to the Eureka bot situation. There's also, like, phishing bots on the moon. There's phishing bots all over the place, and we don't see any change in that. The difference, Square Enix has to go in and do stuff to get rid of bots. With this, they don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, this feels like really lazy band-aid solution. Early Sprout days, it was so sweet, and the generosity still sticks with me. It sucks that good things like that get ruined. Just because Square Enix is trying to prevent losses by ruining the whole thing. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, I have given away countless codes from this online store. And with Christmas codes, it's always very special because I've had a lot of people say, like during our Christmas events, people that won the giveaways, say that like winning something and getting their Christmas gift in the form of the item code, like the mount or the minion or the emote or whatever it was, like really made their whole day, and like it made everything feel really special for them, like they got something for Christmas. And I have a lot of good memories of doing that throughout the years, not just for Christmas but for every event that we've done. And I don't know how I'm gonna go about it now. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, this just kind of reminds me about how they handle the game purchasing and verifying process. It's a mess and really rudimentary. It's been reminding me of that too. It does feel like, for whatever reason, their website is incredibly scuffed, and implementing a common sense solution is hard because of it.